Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 7 of my United States playthrough here in Early Access Hearts of Iron 4 Man the Guns. This is actually the second time I started recording this part because I just got a couple minutes in and then a crash happened. It was something that was my fault. Anyway, so we are just about done over here in China and we're going to cancel the Lend-Lease now so that I could focus more on... You know what? Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. So, yeah, so that way we could focus on building up our own army a bit more, especially creating more Marine divisions. So, what I'm thinking is... There's really not a whole lot that I can get going, but every bit counts, right? I'm gonna do that for right now. Okay, but it looks like, did we actually get the cutoff here? Just about. Let's come over here towards Tianjin, and the Japanese are going to lose tons of divisions out here. Now we're just working on... Wait a second. Where are these guys at? Where's this? Where? Okay, there we go. Okay, so these ones are hanging out here in the United States. Minkakuo has capitulated, so we're just about done here. So once I take Port Arthur, we're going to be able to get Manchukuo pretty fast as well, I think. Where else? Oh, I still haven't built these areas up. Let's work on that. This Rust Belt area of the country. And it's 1940, so we got to continue to get better infantry equipment. Alright, wrapping things up. Wait, Latin America's the other way. Right down here. Okay, awesome. What's left is El Salvador and Peru. Right. Dominican has already capitulated. Hold on a sec. Let me see what's going on with my cat. He's having a fit. Go on, you. Go on. Sorry about that. I'll make this episode extra long as a result. Just a little bit. It's only a few seconds. Now, decisions. Don't care about any of this, really, except for working on steel. Yeah, we got to keep getting more and more steel. I think we got to close this economy at some point, or get trending it towards closing. Giving away a lot of stuff here. Okay, now, go Marines! Should be able to get Port Arthur, and then I'm going to have them start going east right away. What's going on over here? They took Vladivostok.
Move out! Move out!
Okay, whoops. Delete this. And then... Okay. I have 6 more divisions here, mostly tank divisions. We're just pumping these out for the sake of having them out right now. 1.2 behind. It's just going to take 12 days for us to fix that. What's the fastest way for me to get down to El Salvador? Just not sure. I'm keeping an eye on that political power meter, though, so that I can start setting up my next steel venture. Let's have a few of you go west here so we can get this port, and we might actually be able to go over here to Mukden, but we're still mostly going to be going into Korea. I hope that it's Japan surrenders to everybody, or it might just be China. You know what? Once there's a link up here... Senator speaks out against government policy. Yeah, once these guys come over here, I think I'm going to have my Marines start setting up for an actual jump into Japan, just in case it turns out I actually need to. Japan must be losing divisions very quickly. Oh, they've lost at least 30 since this episode started. Right. Oh, right. Supposed to be keeping an eye on that. And soon, steelworks in Minnesota. Really? Resistance to occupation. Taiwan. Okay. That's what I ought to be doing, is start making our way up here, grab Okinawa. Okay. Here's what we gotta do. Delete this. Make a small front here. And do this. Okay. 10 more political power to go before I can start working in Minnesota.
Retreat.
Yugoslavia is getting involved now. They're declaring on Yugoslavia, so then Croatia is going to break off here soon, I think.
Ready.
Right. Come on, guys. One tile. One tile difference right here.
All in. Ready.
Okay, keep this one division pinned down, and they should be able to walk right over to Mukden. This is a disaster down here for the Japanese army. Here in Henan province. Okay. And we've got the link up. So time for the Marines to come on back here. Achoo! Sorry about that, headphone users. Just came up on me. Let's see, strategic bombers. Yeah, we only need to get a few going. Also, I'm going to need a little bit of rubber. Trade out this factory for that one. Okay. All right, all right. Bureau of Ships is also done. Don't care about the communist stuff. War plan divisions. War plan yellow. Alright, the white piece should be coming here any second. Don't need the Marines, but oh, the better transport models I think will be good. Okay. I keep saying okay a lot. Just alright, gotta make sure that's going, this is going, that going.
Keep on moving.
Now, can I do naval assault plan here? Is that gonna work before he's even in position? I'm not sure. I didn't check before and after the dates. But we've got the naval bombers, carrier bombers, and strategic bombers.
Taking aim.
Okay. Alliance with Siam. Well, that can complicate things. How strong Siam? 31 divisions. That's not going to do much. Perhaps the forces of Free France will be enough to deal with them. Or maybe the British Raj. 23 divisions there. You know what? It ain't even a problem. Nothing to get hung about. Looks like the Germans are committing an awful lot of divisions down here in Somaliland. They might live to regret that one. United Kingdom is having trouble over here. There goes Yugoslavia. And we still got a few of these divisions coming out. I want to get an army over here to North Africa sooner rather than later. But these Marines are in position, yes. Most of them are. Just go. Yeah, where'd the other three disappear off to? Okay, we got a nice reserve fleet here. Let's start moving in closer to Japan. Let's dock these guys off the coast and see what kind of damage we can make happen. Well, that was a lot easier to take than in real life, and much further ahead of schedule too. Alright, the light tanks. Am I still building? No, I'm not working on light tank 2s, but I really am behind on the infantry equipment more than anything. I'd like to get some more of these getting built faster. Insufficient resources. Still the rubber. The rubber is the rub. And okay, strategic bombers. I guess let's just start, yeah, keep putting more and more of it into infantry equipment. I did cancel the Lend-Lease, right? That's probably the only thing that's keeping me a little bit afloat right now. Come on, Soviets. So, oh, peace conference. Xinjiang and China. Yep, it looks like. Yeah, looks like they only granted access, or they only did a white peace with the Chinas. Yeah, communist China is about to get eaten up. All right, but this went well. This went very well. It's going to be a good launching pad into Japan. Let's try to go up here. Okay. Now, Japan must be severely weakened. No, not that severely weakened at all. 116 divisions left. Now we're having some supply issues up here. And Korea is not just going to let us walk in, use their border. Who's this? Justification against us or our allies. Japan is justifying against Shaanxi. Doing it manually. That's weird. Well, we're still just going to right now go for this invasion, so it doesn't really matter now, does it? We have no intel on this combat. That must not be one of ours then. Maybe I do need to get more dockyards after all. Now let's grab let's put some infrastructure here first. Damn, I love my industry. Oh, there's more steelworks. I could still work on. Great. Don't give a damn about any of this government in exile stuff. Save it for the multiplayer. Yeah, and we gotta think about how are we gonna hit El Salvador. Are these Marines done? Almost. Let's just drop them here and get them ready. Oh, and so the Chinese are all coming in to help fight this war. Now, what's going to be the best way for us to get there? Naval base is on the wrong side over here, so I guess we're going to do it from there to there. Communist China just capitulated. Yep. As expected. Let's do convoy escort here, here, and here. And Cyprus, that probably capitulated to the Italians. Yes, it did. Okay. The Marines are almost ready to go. Hurry up. I want you to go faster, 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 faster. We just need these 6 to punch this, make an initial breakthrough, you know? Where are we going to put these guys? Let's start bringing them down here, I guess. I should have actually had them go to Taiwan. I still could, but let's just go. Alright. Yeah, I just thought, are my Marines even entirely Marines right now? No, they are not. I need to do this with them, but I'm not allowed to because I don't have enough divisions for that sort of thing. It's going to put me over the Special Forces cap. Alright, force attack. Take them by surprise. Get them while there's still just 2 here. Come on. Oh, the Bolivarian alliance has been formed. And Italy's announcing claims. little bit late, seeing as Yugoslavia's already been eaten up by the Germans, but okay.
Keep on attacking.
Alright. Almost there. Yep, too easy. Too freaking easy, guys. And now, we'll redirect these, like so.
Go, go, go. Move back.
Mm-hmm. They just didn't have a chance, did they? Put them on aggressive.
Yes, sir. Orders.
Okay, no. You come here.
Advance. Call it.
Something like this. Alright. There it is. Whoa.
Keep moving.
Yeah. These guys are still on their way. Oh, more military factories. Damn, we're so... It's unbelievable how short on steel I am at times. Let's do farm subsidies again. Not that I think I need that. And am I still... No, I'm on partial mobilization. I was about to say, am I still on what do you call it? Civilian economy, but no. No. Just ripping through the steel, man. Alright, and these ones are almost ready to go. Let's put them with Alexander Patch. Yeah, they're ready to go now. I think we can just safely take out El Salvador. I don't even think we need to focus on what's happening over there. We do need to focus on the fact that these 24 divisions, though, are not doing anything. How's this looking? Down to 95 divisions. Did I get an encirclement somewhere?
Ready.
Kicking their candy asses.
Attention.
Okay, check this out. We need to make another army here. Put them under Eisenhower. So this is the new AIT.
Ready, sir.
Yeah, so train. Right here in Nebraska. And we'll set them up so they keep feeding into there.
Ready to move.
William Simpson is going to be in charge. This is going to be the future Africa Corps right here. Alright, and I guess we got to have Bradley show the Brits how it's done, because they're not getting it done. They still do that thing where it highlights even though I can't give them any new traits. It's still annoying. Alright, convoys, California, Crusade carriers. Let's get another carrier hull getting made down here. And we also need to trade these out, because I believe that we've got better ones available. We want a torpedo room. Yeah, torpedo tubes. And another set of torpedo tubes. And more torpedo tubes. Okay, we can also get a better engine. There we have it. Didn't I have another one making submarines? Yeah, right here. We'll switch that out and... I thought there was something better. There's something that was out of date. I guess not. I thought I had something that was out of date. Okay, we have the 1940 cruiser. Oh, we need to get some better destroyers happening. I've got plenty of those. I'm trying to keep giving the steel just the United Kingdom, since obviously they're the ones who are my allies. Incidentally, where are we in terms of taking faction leadership? It's going to cost us 200 political power. We need 130 more. How big is their army? 63 divisions. Okay, hey, more than 50. That's what I need it to be. And we need to still effectively double the size of our army, though, in order to get that achievement. So, a little bit of work to do still.
Ready to move.
Okay, now we're gonna promote Patton here and start getting him in charge of a specifically armor corps. We're just putting him over here for the sake of organization for now.
Listen up.
So Patton there, and Cougar under him.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
also fix this color, which I don't like. Great. Oh yeah, how'd the invasion of El Salvador go? I'm just whipping around from one hemisphere to another. Alright, these guys are not there yet. They're on their way. Alright, moving back over here then. Still have extra military factories. What is this? Why does it keep highlighting that? There's nothing for me to build here.
Move out.
Okay, we're gonna go up East Japan now, towards Osaka. Yeah, they don't have much in the way of divisions, and we're eating away some of their biggest population centers, a little bit at a time. I know I probably should have like half of them over here, but we'll focus on a southern thrust. Alright, Navy. We're not focusing on battleships at all. Let's get a better carrier hull.
Orders.
Alright.
Ready, sir. Taking cover.
No. Come through the south here and grab Osaka. Too easy, guys. Too easy. Carrier holes, submarine holes. Yo, let's actually wait on that. We're gonna yeah, let's just put more into convoys for now. We're gonna wait on getting the next destroyer until the current model improvement, the hull model, is up. It's a mechanized offensive happening. Because we have so many things to do. More expanding of steelworks in Minnesota, Ohio, and Indiana. How long can I do that? I just do that indefinitely? Am I gonna constantly have more and more and more and more steel? That's pretty overpowered. Even if it does cost me civilian factories to set it up initially. That right now we're extracting over 1,000 steel. I hate that I keep having to redraw these lines. It's a little bit annoying. But that should have been the last time I have to do it. Okay. Better. So you do an end around here. Marines going up north to Kanazawa. Let's see. Got all these going fine. Let's get a double line of each of these happening. Fuel has been a total non-issue. And I guess I should bring my planes over here. Oh, can't wait to get the colored buttons back on here. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. I think we're going to capitulate Japan before a full year plus before the United States historically enters the war. And what's your problem? Why are you having so much trouble? It's just the terrain? Is the terrain alone what's so bad? Okay, and over here in El Salvador, oh, it looks like my Marines got defeated. That's no good. Alright, well, I guess I should have micromanaged this after all. So let's try it again. Have you guys come here. And try again. Alright, that's going to take them a little while to set up. How's Japan doing? 734,000 casualties. It looks like their division count is actually going up. They're probably just cranking out some cheap ones, though. Nothing of substance. There goes Tokyo and Japan. American forces have entered Tokyo, and the War Department recently announced an end to major combat operations in the city. Fighting was reported as heavy, particularly in the vicinity of the Imperial Palace, which was defended by fanatical members of the Imperial Guard, even though the Emperor is believed to have left the city before the American assault began. With the fall of Tokyo, experts predicted that organized resistance on the rest of the Japanese home islands will soon crumble. Peace negotiations are expected to begin shortly, unless Japanese hardliners convince the Emperor to continue the fight to the death. Textbook operation. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. I suppose the first thing we need to do is we need to change the government, right? That was the whole point of the war, was it not? And grab everything here for the Japanese. Oh wow, that's actually going to cost me too many points, interestingly enough. Okay, so intern and work from there. Well, we want to give this, or get this all back in Japanese hands, right? Wow, that's too expensive. Am I not the one who invaded? Could somebody explain this madness to me? Wow. Let's pass a couple of times. I hate not having player-led peace conferences, I will tell you. Okay, good start. Communist China's over here. I guess we'll give that to regular China. And what's going on over here? Because I want to grab these, don't I? Manchukuo took Taiwan. The Soviet Union is taking the islands. Alright. Now, Venezuela. We want to, it's going to be very expensive to take all the states. So let's supervise state, turn it into a puppet state. A supervised state, huh? No, we're just going to change the government there as well. Oh, I guess it's both. It's a 2-for-1 deal. Same thing with the Dominican Republic. No, that's too expensive. Yeah, it looks like it's the same thing either way. Alright, now for Japan. What do I still need to do? Oh, yes, so let's take Iwo Jima. Actually, I think we're going to take these for ourselves. Alright. I'll call that good enough. Communist China was annexed. Yada, 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 yada. Central Asian Republic, huh? That's what this is. Free Democratic People's Republic of Manchukuo. So they have this and this. So this is basically the Soviet puppet in China right now. I think that the KMT can sort of handle themselves for the most part, though. Oh, did I accidentally take this for myself? Whoops. Alright, occupied territory. Return that. My bad. Took Iwo Jima too, I guess. Alright, prepare intervention against Japan. Don't care about these. Or these, or these. Aid Britain. Is this the Lend-Lease stuff? Correspond with former naval person. We shall fight in the beaches. Oh wait, is this stuff that I guess this is something the UK does, and then we can help them more. All right, do I want to amend the budget? No. All right, but that's good. We are currently at peace. All that is left to do, all that in quotations, all that we have to do. Only July 25th. That's pretty sweet. 1940. Is we now need to head over into Europe, and what the hell is going on with Hungary? This, I don't even know what to call that. It is just terrible. Well, we need to, let's start moving our army back that way. I think Japan's just gonna, I'll leave Japan to take care of itself. It can build up an army again. And let's come over here. Although, let's take a look at the difference. So if we check out Japan, Japan is not a puppet or anything right now. I wonder if they're going to be able to take strength in civilian government, or if we're going to have one of those cases where even though the government's changed, they still have war. Like right now they have a war goal against China. I hope they don't use that. Then again, they're democratic, and this China here is not. But I think the worst is behind us over there. As opposed to here, the Federal Republic of Venezuela, this is... No, we're just guaranteeing their independence. I thought they were a supervised state. No, this was. That's weird because it's the same guy, right? Guillermo Castro, right? And then another is his assumed name. Okay. We need to get some chromium. We need less aluminum and more rubber. We also have some more free civilian factories. Where else do we want to work on the industry? Plenty of infrastructure to work on. And turn the whole US blue at this rate. Okay, we also got a bunch of captured units. So, or captured equipment is what I meant to say. This is gonna be the start of the Africa Army. Now, how am I going to leapfrog over there? I'm just trying to think what's the best way to do it. McNair, we need you to start going over there. Let's get his army over first, and then we're gonna jump into the war. Italy is pushed down successfully once again. This war in Africa is a total mess. I think we can try to maybe get our tanks over there as well. Now, as for my Marines, they also can start coming home. Or better yet, they can also... Where do we want to put them? Is the war with Siam continuing? Not in a way that I care about. Has Spain also joined the war? No, they have not. 'Cause I was thinking we could just go through Spain. That would have been pretty nice, but looks like it's not going to be that way. But we'll have some tanks, we'll have some infantry, we'll have some different good stuff over here. Oh, and I think that's enough for today's episode. In the next episode, now that we have had VJ Day, we will begin the road to VE Day. And did the British Raj change colors, or am I crazy? I thought it was kind of a burnt orange a second ago. Was that just me? Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere, which includes Peru. I guess that would make sense if Fujimori was president, but I think we're about 50 years or so before that happened. Anyway, I'm Conquering History Games, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.